Let me show you this one here.
Yeah.
You're going to love this. Subject: no jurisdiction, no investment in private residential real property in the United States, 12 CFR 1500. No deposit taking from American citizens, Title 12 U.S. Code 378. Also, Title 12 U.S. Code 1862. Also, 12 U.S.C. 3102. Nor foreclosures of private residential real property in the United States. Title 12 CFR 225.28. No liens on real property in the United States. Title 12 CFR 211.4. No banking in the United States. Public Law 89-485. Section number 3. No real estate loans in the United States. Public Law 89-485, Section 6H. Title 12 United States Code 29, also Title 12 United States Code 375B. No branching in the United States. Title 12 63. Extensions of credit has to be secured by a collateral deposit account of 100% in cash, actual physical tangible cash in the building the day you got the alleged loan. If they don't have that, guess what? There never was a loan. Not only that, the collateral cash deposit account is the cash from you depositing your over-the-counter security, which has actual cash value they were supposed to give to you, and they didn't. 12 CFR 215. No home loans to individual HOLA of 1933. No securities or hedge fund investments in the United States. Title 12 United States Code 1850. No credit intermediaries in the United States. Title 12 CFR 225.28. No banking holding companies in the United States. Title 12 USC 1843. No savings and loan associations in the United States. Title 12 CFR Code of Federal Regulations 225.28. No student loans for an industrial loan company like Sallie Mae, which is where all you motherfuckers got your student loans. There are no student loans from an industrial loan company such as Sallie Mae. Title 12 CFR 225.28. You see what they're doing, guys? They're literally convincing you there's a loan because they're saying there's a contract and there's words on paper, but that paper isn't worth spit. No housing loans in the United States. Title 12 United States Code 1432B. No evictions from private residential real property. Isn't it time to correct the record they're maintaining and air calling your property real estate? Shouldn't it be called private residential real property, being that there's no evictions in the United States under HUD? Overseas private investment corporations, which are foreign under Title 22 USC 2183. No state court proceedings for foreclosures or evictions under Title 12 United States Code 632. The real party of interest is the Bank for International Settlement, Rothschild owned under Title 12 United States Code 3105, Title 12 CFR Part 1500. Merchant Banking Investment Authority is found under Title 12 United States Code 1843K. That right there, student loans, car loans, fucking mortgages, special purpose vehicles, trusts, all created by foreign entities outside of the United States, are strictly prohibited from doing business in the several states, period. End of fucking story. And that's from Congress. So let the judge, Congress, and the bank fucking hash it out. But as soon as the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, TIGTA, the IRS, and the Federal Reserve Board of Governors gets involved, that bank is going to get swallowed whole by the United States Treasury. They're not authorized to do business here. So you combine that, of course, with what Tom Shaw is talking about, not to discredit his work by any means, but Tom Shaw's arguments are just that. They create controversy, which gives them the ability to try and find a way to swindle you out of your property because it's misidentified and they're keeping and maintaining a record in error. Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC. The Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, OCC, charters, regulates, and supervises all national banks. It also supervises the federal branches and agencies of foreign banks. Boom. So instead of going to court, send your notice of correspondence to the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency and say, hey, drop your pud, grab your socks, it's time to rock. You need to go spank these bankers on their ass because they're keeping a record in error. I've told them, now they're threatening me. And threatening to foreclose. I mean, they don't even have the ability to bring a foreclosure action in the state. It's a federal issue. There's a federal preemption barring state judges from even ruling on a matter. If a judge has ever ruled in a state court against you for foreclosure eviction under Title 18, 1005, you can go back and hammer them. They owe you $1 million. They owe you $1 million for issuing that order. It's bank fraud. And they face 30 years in prison. No state court judge, whatever, can foreclose on an American citizen in the several states and kick them out of their real property. Not to mention in Title 12, the whole entirety of the Banking Code, Title 12, there is no word of foreclosure. There's no definition for foreclosure, and there's no definition or word for eviction. So how does the banking organization operating under Title 12 exclusively enforce eviction and foreclosure under Title 42, which is part of DHHS? Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That's what I'm saying. Carl Killicott's work. My heart sank to my asshole when I realized I'd made a mistake, because there's so many people that follow me and that have had success. And for just as many successes, we've had just as many failures, and it just never made sense. How can we be right on Tuesday and wrong on Wednesday? It didn't make any sense to me. It's the exact same documentation. It's executed the exact same way. I'm monitoring the private administrative process and everything they're doing. And one judge says, yep, you're right. Enjoy your house. Shreds the mortgage and tells the bankers you issue him a letter of satisfaction and it was paid timely and in good standing. And the judge 3 counties over on a Wednesday turns around and rules against us with the exact same fucking paperwork. It never made sense until I read Carl's work. And then I was like, oh my gosh, they've given us the ability to play Russian roulette. They've given us the ability to come into a different capacity and put ourselves outside the jurisdiction of the several states. And in doing so, and it's all done by words. You don't have to be on an airplane to be in a different jurisdiction, guys. It's all predicated on the words, the terms, and the conditions set by the words as they're defined. It's funny, they always call it definitions, and then they say, the word money, the term money means. Okay, well, I thought we were talking about definitions. I see what we're doing here. We're contracting. We're setting new terms and conditions for the words used on the paper, and then we're agreeing to those terms and conditions, thus creating contract, which is impervious from government scrutiny under the concept of Article 1, Section 10. The government can't impede the obligation to contract. Take control of the contracts, guys. Remove power of attorney. Take the helm again.